Welcome back to Stuff Knows East Origin Let's Play with Toal. Oh, sorry about that. And we have found Fina. Sup, yo? Where's my other girl at? Oh, this is more important than that. So yeah. Goddess Fina. And, we found her. But she doesn't have the Black Pearl, which is the thing we really want. So, you know. Well, what the Darklings really want. It's not really, Toal's just kind of doing the Darklings' biddings for now. So, yeah. Not much else to say, besides we're gonna go and, you know, keep moving forward. Lots of story this episode, by the way. And we have a visitor. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Zava. She found the goddess. We found the goddess, Zava, but she's not the goddess we need. So, yeah. Yes, that is in fact Lady Fina. And the goddess feels like I don't know what they are. Uh-oh. Father Sheon? Why did he come up all the way up here by himself? Okay, so after finding out about Toal and blah blah blah, he's like, I've gotta come. So, he's kinda new. I mean, like, we've seen him in the party, but, you know, we've never faced against him because he was always on our side. But he's not on our side anymore in this playthrough. And in this area, it was supposed... In the other two playthroughs, there were supposed to lose fights in this area. This one you can't lose. You can't lose as Toal. Toal's the best around, and no one's going to ever keep him down. So... time for a battle with Sheon. And... BL was the DL on Sheon.
In order to damage Sheon, you must first break his shield. The easiest way to do this is to fully charge your dash ability and then dash through Sheon. You must do this twice with a fully charged dash to break it. While his shield is up, he has multiple attacks that are easily dodged by dashing around the arena. As soon as his shield breaks, just attack him as much as possible until the shield is reformed. Then continue running around the room to dodge attacks. After he drops below half health, Sheon will gain a laser attack that will follow you perfectly and will always hit you unless you dash out of the way at the last second. Other than that, this boss is quite easy and should give you no problems.
Thank you for that, Blue Lotus. And yeah, she's right. As you saw, I did not cut this, so I beat him on the first try, and that's even after I haven't played Toal in a while, and especially not this boss. So I get hit a couple times, but he's fairly easy. Like I said, I forgot what his pattern was before recording this, and so I beat him on my first try. That's how easy this is. It's kind of silly going from this area before was, you know, you had supposed to lose fights here. By the way, this is the thing you have to dash the last second for. Going from supposed to lose fights being in this arena and Sheon being in this arena that I didn't even use my boost for. Like, yeah, I lost a lot of health because I was relearning his mechanics as I was fighting him. And, yeah. He wasn't exactly that hard. You just have to be smart. You gotta learn while you're playing. Just gotta learn. I am indeed powerful, and you're no push. I'd say he's a bit of a pushover, actually, Toal. Don't be too nice to the boy. He needs to learn in order to get better. But, yeah. So, that was my strategy for beating him. Of course. And I'm gonna end him. Bye, Sheon. See, right now, and he's gonna... Oh, wait. We got stopped because of magic blasts. And the gang's all here except for Hugo. Which is funny, because this is where Hugo fought Toal, but of course that wasn't the actual... Like, that wasn't the canon game. This here is the canon game. Everything that's going on here is the canon, is the real canon. This is the true story. 100%. Those other stories didn't matter whatsoever. This is the real story. Just gonna repeat myself. And so, we're here at Rados Annex, because we got teleported here. Oh, and that's a nice little background texture there. That's a nice little seam there in that texture, over on the right-hand side. That's really pretty. That's about the only time in the game you see that. And so, we're here. But don't worry, we're not just gonna, like, skip the rest of Guilty Fire and Silent Sands. Because obviously we're not high enough level for that. But, yeah. Should shoulder the heaviest burden. Yeah. So, we have caught Fina, which of course is what happens in the other two games, but those aren't canon. And so, oh yeah, Dales was going to jested in killing the princess goddess. I keep saying that, but of course they have an agreement with Toal and my squeaky chair that Toal gets to do whatever he wants with the princesses after everything is done and over with. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Got a little dirty there. He's nice and caged up now. But yeah. Lots of story this episode. And so he's talking about, yeah, there's lots of things that happen. We want the Black Pearl so we can be all powerful, blah 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 blah. Stuff we already know about. Everyone leaves the room so Toal can talk to the goddess by himself. There's a lot of history here. So yeah. Toal starts leaving. And we get a special present from the goddess. And it is the silver harmonica. Now, we did receive this from Fina early on in Unica's playthrough. At least I think we received it from Fina. I can't remember. Probably. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry for my squeaky chair as well. I had a tickle in my throat. But yes. And so it seems that the glasses may not have ability to see into the future, but Fina can kind of see that Toal isn't all bad. He's not the great evil that he claims to be. He kind of puts himself in that own way. And, we'll see. And Kishkol kind of goads us along. Takes an iron will to stand the transformation to a demon. So someone with as naive as you didn't go mad. Lols. So Kishkol's kind of egging us on a little bit. It's like, I'm stronger than you, I beat your commander, blah 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 blah. So, it's a little rivalry here between Kishkol and Toal, it seems like. At least that's... Kishkol's kind of making it that way. It's like, you're a jerk. It's like, you probably won't be able to control anything, blah blah blah. And yeah. So yeah, we're going back to the spot where we encountered Fina earlier. No cutscene. And we can continue moving on because we need something from back here. And these slimes are just too fast for me. Collect everything and move on to the next screen. But we're going to find our third ability, the flammability, which if you saw my other playthroughs, you'll probably know what happens, because something similar happens. But we'll leave it for a little secret until it actually happens, because still got a few minutes. Or a few seconds. Maybe a minute. I don't know. I'm terrible at time. I mean, I can read a clock, but I'm just like, bleh. Estimating time is terrible for me. And so we find this little artifact here. Commander Tova's Greatsword. And, yeah. So, we find the ghost of Saltova. It's been some time. So yeah. And you can see, Toal still has Salt, still finds, still gives Saul a lot of respect, even though he doesn't really do that with the goddesses. Of course, he didn't treat... In the other cutscenes, it's shown that he stopped giving the goddesses special treatment after they told him not to, but he really looked up to Saul, and he doesn't want Saul to see him like this, but Saul still gives him the Crimson Lotus Blade. And we get the Inferno skill. And, Saul's just like... And the big thing here, and this is pretty much the turning point for Toal, I was talking to Saul, is basically, it's not the destiny that defines the man, it's the man that defines the destiny. I really like that. This meeting here is a lot more meaning. The only one I could think that it would be just as meaningful for would be for Unica. Hugo doesn't care a gosh darn bit about Saltova, but Toal served under him and probably thought he was, you know, as you saw, he freaking, oh, by the way, I forgot to equip that. And so, now we're just gonna teleport back to Guilty Fire 2. And, I go out of this room and come back in to save. Because I can. Oh. We light that up. That gets us this. And, where I actually cut some of this in a little bit. Excuse me. Oh. I'm coughing a lot. And I'm trying to find the best, because I couldn't remember which way to go properly. So I get there, and I fall off. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. Probably should have cut more of this, but I kill a lot of the enemies around here, which you already saw me kill before. Also, right before that last mini-boss fight there, I actually came back to this area and ground out one extra level, so I'm actually a level higher than I was. I ended the video, or I started the video a level higher than when I ended it last time. Doesn't really matter that much, but it probably helped me a bit with that boss fight, made it a bit easier. And my goodness, I couldn't make these jumps for anything. I keep doing stupid stuff like that. And when I started running out of enemies to kill, oh my goodness. So, yeah. Missed that jump. Faded out. Finally made it. I cut out about 2 minutes of me just failing that jump. I did that on purpose. Completely 100%. My platforming skills were not the best when I did this at like 3 in the morning. I guess that would technically be today, but last night. And so we need to light this up. And of course we couldn't light these without our flammability. So yeah. Onwards and upwards. The weird thing with Toal's thing is that you feel like you should get, like, it should be like a distance extender for jumps, but it's not. No, it just feels kind of weird to me. And so, you feel like you should be able to go farther with your flammability, and I messed that up. Like I said, my platforming skills were not good this day. So yeah, not much else to say. Going to get to the next save point, and we're gonna call it a day. I'm just like, screw you. Don't have time for you. Giant flaming axes of death that actually do a lot of damage because there's no invincibility period, and they just kind of smack you multiple times. I keep coughing. Damn my sinuses. Oh, and this is the flame move while bursted. It turns all purpley. We also see the flame move while charged version of the burst move, because we do get a ruby in this episode. In fact, on this screen we do. Well, in this area. I keep calling them screens. But, over here, and beat that guy up, and we get a ruby! And every time I play, I keep forgetting that there's nothing down on the bottom side, so once again, I'm going to check down there. That's the charged up flammability. It's just a bigger inferno thingy. I'm like, is there anything down here? Oh, no, there's not. So I'm just going to waste all my health by jumping into lava multiple times. So now I'm like, oh, I have to be careful. Can't be so reckless with my health because I'll die. And that is the charged up flame that one-hit that guy. Yeah! And so now, we have activated the Dark Crystal and saving. So, next episode we'll move forward. See you then.